The market has passed the peak of trade optimism, which was followed by cautious optimism on tariff rollbacks. Despite a minor decline, the US dollar is holding not far from the highest mark in 3.5 weeks, amid investors' confidence in the strength of the US economy. Meanwhile, the Canadian dollar is extending weakness. The US dollar index is trading slightly lower following a 1.2% rise last week. The index opened the North American trade at about 98.19, having found support from growing market expectations that the Fed could take a pause in the cycle of monetary easing. The chance of a pause surged to 62% from 30%. Such a serious change in expectations boosted yields of the US Treasuries and revived interest in the US securities. Traders have doubts about the partial US-China trade deal after US President Donald Trump denied the idea of lifting tariffs on Chinese imports. Over the weekend, White House trade advisor Peter Navarro confirmed this warning. Escalating riots in Hong Kong dent investors' confidence. Earlier violent clashes in Hong Kong were an obstacle to success in the US-China trade talks. Today, the US trading floors are closed for the bank holiday, Veterans Day. They will resume trading in full tomorrow. Traders shifted focus towards data on the UK economic growth. The British economy posted the steepest year-on-year slowdown in nearly a decade. Persistent Brexit jitters put the UK economy on verge of a recession. Remarkably, the pound sterling jumped almost 1% in response to another news. Brexit party leader Nigel Farage pledged not to confront Boris Johnson's party in a bid to prevent the risk of a second Brexit referendum. The Canadian dollar is still trading at about a 3-week low. Market sentiment on the loonie was shaken by weak data on the labor market after robust employment in the previous 2 months. As a result, the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar pair got stuck above the important level of 1.32. The currency pair is trading quietly at near 1.3228 in the New York session. Nevertheless, traders need more fundamentals to trigger sell-offs of the Canadian dollar. For example, new evidence of sluggish economic growth in the country. This week, traders are anticipating speeches by Donald Trump at the Economic Club of New York and Fed Chairman Jerome Powell to Congress. The US leader will hardly want to cause a downturn in financial markets. Besides, the head of the Federal Reserve is unlikely to speak about a rate cut, defying the stance of most members of the rate-setting committee. That's all for today. Thank you for watching and see you back tomorrow.